All right, so in this video, we are going to go over the website where it's sitting and pretend we're doing our first round of revisions. So we'll kind of scroll through on your screen. And anything we want to change, we'll come up with a plan, like this overall plan of like, all right, we want to do this, we want to do this. And I'll take notes on my computer, and you kind of just go through and kind of be picky about how we want to do this, design this. So
Okay.
let's jump into it.
I think we can handle being picky.
Okay.
That we can do.
All right, so if you want to just start with, let's start with the Navigator, and I'm going to start taking some notes about things you'd want to change.
All right. Well, the nav bar, we kind of already talked about that. The font is a little bit hard to read. I think we could address that with maybe at least increasing the font size of the nav bar text. Might be a good first place to start. The other thing that we could address in the nav bar is that there isn't maybe any logo or graphic or anything in there. That would be kind of common, I think, would be to have some kind of a site identifier.
Are you happy with keeping the color? I guess that's really the only other element.
I guess that would be a kind of in combination with the site identifier. And so maybe we could test our theme colors. We got our gold and red to kind of embed in there yet. We haven't really used those yet at all. So maybe that would be a place to kind of test those two colors. So I think that would be the test of my nav bar. Now, as we're going through this, do we want to test, kind of go down for responsiveness and test in the other um, kind of on down, or do we just want to handle desktop for now, for right now?
Yeah, we'll just do desktop. I think we'll start working
Sure.
responsively later on.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. In our hero section, obviously we got kind of the background image interacts with the text. So we would either want to extend the graphic so that the graphic, that little castle rune drops lower, and that the text ends up in the sky. Or we could fade out the graphic more. We could darken the graphic, we could lighten the text. So I think we got a lot of different options how we could address go either contrast or move text.
So what am I writing down? What are you wanting? What are you wanting it to look like?
I think we could increase the overall size of the graphic, of the proportion,
Okay.
and then maybe that alone would input that might put the text in the sky.
And you like the text located like in that plane?
Yeah, so I would like if we increase the how much graphic there is, I think that would put this text up
Okay.
um, in the sky. And then I think I would like to increase the size of the text a little bit because I would want it bigger than like in our newspaper heading. If that's going to kind of conflict with that, I think I would, or kind of compete with it. I think I would want the Nessie sighting a little bit higher, bolder, larger. There it is. And
Okay.
then we want a little bit to do something a little bit with the contrast. So either wash out the image or punch up what do you think on the text? Would you make the text?
I don't know. I mean, I personally don't like it aligned in the center. That's just my general gut. But if you like it there, I think once it's in the sky, yeah, you can figure that out. Because obviously, if you darken the image, it's going to be harder to read that sentence, and you have to go very dark to be able to read it in white. So I'm assuming you're probably just going to have to end up leaving it as is. But
Okay.
we can see how that plays out once you make the image bigger and the text bigger.
So I don't mind washing the image out even a little bit more, kind of opaquing the image out even just a titch.
Okay.
And then just having the image, having the text up in the sky is kind of
Okay. Yeah, if that's what you want.
all
I'd say
right.
that's probably it for that section.
Okay. Um, for me, no, I think we had tried to shrink this a little bit. We had tried to bring the container down to a medium, and I don't think it took for some reason. I
So you
think,
want to make the image smaller?
yeah, I think we just want to
Okay.
kind of bring that container in a little bit.
Anything else?
Otherwise, I think we like that.
Okay.
We're happy with that. Um, I think it's kind of fun the way the next image, the next section, as we're scrolling to the next section, the way the map stays in place. So that's really nice. So for the map section, I'll want to add some more text. The search for Nessie begins. I'm going to want to increase the font size on that. And then just add some more copy. But we do like how that fades. And then adding more copy will increase the height of that whole bar as that scrolls.
Okay.
Um, all right, I do have a question, just as a font question. The uppercase letters, like here in this title, the uppercase letters don't seem to be in that font to me. Are they? Is that the same font? Is that just how they are?
I have no clue. I mean, it's a custom font, so however they made it.
Okay. It seems like this is more like a traditional Times New Roman, and then it's the lowercase seem to be there seems to be a lot of contrast between the uppercase and the
I don't know.
lowercase. Like my NFTs, those seem to be two different font styles.
I mean, we can certainly go and check and make sure that that wasn't a setting we missed. You could even click off the
Yeah.
preview button real quick, just for that sake, and hover over that.
It definitely says font Scotland.
Grab over the N and the F and the T.
Oops.
And then click await real quick and just change it around in there real quick just to see. We hover over Scotland again, or sorry. Okay, undo that. Select something else and then go back to Scotland. Yeah, okay. So it seems like that's where it's coming from. So I don't know. Must just be a font thing. So you could always lower that to non-capped and take everything to lowercase if you want. All right, so back to the next one. So the NFT section. What do you want done on that one?
Actually, what might be interesting, oops.
All right, well, we can worry about the fonts.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So in the My NFTs section, we'd probably want to add some of the description and some of the other information we had added into the CMS.
Okay. Upon looking further, I think it might just be a lowercase font. So yeah, you might just need to switch everything into lowercase, and we can do that later.
Okay. All right.
Okay. What's next?
The form is good.
Okay, well, the
We have the
button,
tape.
the form's not really that good. You can't, the button's the wrong color. You don't have a header for it, like describing what it is. The fonts are kind of hard to read. Probably should
Right.
re-sort some of those fields and stuff.
You're right. The width of the form is not great. We should probably bring that in quite a bit.
With button, field order, font,
A
and
title. Yeah.
header. Okay. All right, so now the history section. So we need to, or yeah, sorry, what do you want done on that? I guess I'm gonna just jumping ahead of myself here.
Okay. So this is we calling this the origin section, I think.
Yeah.
So here a title, like what you said on the form, that makes sense. A title, and then probably some different colors for each of the tabs would be good. That could be interesting. Have it color coordinated. And then we need some more content. And I was be interesting to see which one we would want to like default it to. Be interesting to learn some of that, like if you can default which one it starts with. So that would just be interesting learning. Can I have it default to one of them? Can I have it default to none of them selected? Can they all be closed? Then there might be a field like a slight background color around or something to tie in the parameter of the field of the background of the um, I want to use the word container, but that might not be the right word, but something to just give a parameter, a
Are you talking
perimeter
about the section or the content tabs?
of the content tabs.
So just inside where the copy is?
Yes,
Okay.
just to kind of give a visual perimeter.
Okay.
Um, and then some is kind of a divider to break up that from the videos. Maybe something to introduce the videos or just a segment to the videos. introducing a sixth video just so that's visually balanced.
Okay. And then the footer, I don't know if that's going to appear as anything else, but then what do you want done in the footer?
Um, so we gotta give some credits to the town, um, to the great people of Scotland, to
And what do
the
you want?
open
Or what does
sea.
that mean to you?
Um,
Logo, Scotland, and links. All right, I'll just put those in. Do it. The logo in the bottom left, links in the middle, and Scotland flag in the bottom right.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, so I think that we just now, in our next video, I think we'll go in and work on implementing those changes. Um, and then we'll really start working, either going responsive or working on interactions and stuff. So, yeah, I think that's it for this video.
Very good.
All right, see you in the next one.